cracking with that booty smacking, guys? It's your boy Izzy coming at you with another video. Right now we're at AM/PM, putting gas. We're about to head down to MLG Anaheim. There's Krista. What? Nah, but we're putting gas right now. We're about to head down to MLG Anaheim for the Call of Duty event. We're gonna be there. Today's Thursday, so by the time you see this, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday by the time I get done editing it. But it's pretty hot right now. Over there, I think it's supposed to be like in the 80s. We're out to bring a jacket because usually in the venue it's really cold and your hands start freezing. So hopefully, I think when we get there, I want to try to go to Walmart and get hand warmers and some hand sanitizer, because when we get there, when we shake, I usually really don't like to shake hands. I like to fist bump just because people have germs. Most of the people there don't really, I mean, they wash their hands, some of them don't. You can't really trust it. And then when you come back from an event, that's when you get your sickness. But every time I go to an event, I haven't got sickness, and I'm knocking on my noggin, or would you say. Hopefully I don't get sick, so let's just pray for that. But I'm gonna try to do this a long whole weekend vlog, show you the venue and stuff. I know I was supposed to do this back whenever I went to Dallas in the beginning of the year, the beginning of the World War II first event. I was supposed to do this vlog, but I just always put it aside and like not really like do it, just because like it's time consuming. But I want to get back into this YouTube. My mom just made a YouTube video and her YouTube channel. When you see this, I'll put a link in the description, and hopefully you guys go check it out. She has a video called 15 and Pregnant and her journey. She was 15 and pregnant with me, so it's like her journey throughout the whole process of her being 15 and pregnant, and her story about it and like stuff like that. So I'll try to get some footage on the road. Pretty much it's just going straight. Once we hit we got like an hour to get to Bakersfield, and after that it's probably like an hour and a half, unless we catch traffic. That might take, we might catch traffic because right now we're barely leaving. What time is it?
4:51.
It's 4:51. So by the time we get there, we might catch traffic, we might not. It depends, because usually people get out of work at like 5 o'clock anyways. So I'm hoping we don't catch the traffic by the time we get there. Our friends aren't going till they're leaving here around 7. By the time they get over there, it'll probably be like 9:30, 10. That's if they don't stop. So catch up to you guys in a little bit.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Coming now.
We back. We just arrived at the hotel. Unpacked. I set up my monitor over there. I'm gonna give you a tour of the hotel. I bet they're just chilling over there. We got the bathroom, the sink, and the toilet, shower in there. We got 2, I think, probably queen-size beds, and then the top table, obviously. We got the TV. Then I brought my monitor and my PS4, because usually when we get to the venue, you have to like sit down right away. You have to rush and get a spot so you can warm up. So I brought it, and then in the morning we check in at 8, and we don't have to go back to the venue till I think 10 or something like that, for them to let us in. And then they let in the general admission people in at 11. Then 12 we actually start playing. So that's like from 8 to 10. That's 2 hours. So I could we come back here, warm up shooting bots or playing pubs or whatever. Most likely shooting bots just to get warm. It's pretty small. We don't even have a view. We have a view of the roof. We're waiting for our friends right now. We have how many friends? How many? 5?
5.
We have 5 more people showing up to the room. They barely left our hometown, so by the time it takes get here, probably be like
3 hours.
Probably like 3 hours. It took us about like 3 hours. Yeah, we left here around left over there around 5, and then we got here around 8, and we had to check in. There was a pretty big line, so I had to wait in line and get the key, the parking pass. The parking pass, I had to pay $16 per night for parking, and then we have another car coming, so that's an extra for them. That's $25 or $24 per night that they'll have to pay. So
It sucks.
yeah, it sucks, but I mean, the room's already paid for. we just came in. I just checked in. I had to give them my card for them to, for them to. You're dumb. You can see what Brista drew.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
So, we're just waiting right now. I think he's gonna shower and then we're gonna go back to, or we're probably gonna get something to eat because I haven't ate anything since probably like 4 o'clock, and I fell asleep on the drive over here. I was just tired. I had to wake up at 4:30 a.m. because I had work at 5, and then I got off around 12. I had to go get a haircut, and then shout out to my barber Sammy. You already know, keeping me looking fresh.
I had to go all natural.
No, but I had my hair appointment at 12:30, and by the time I got home, I think at 1, I had to go back to a store because my boss needed me to sign, our supervisor needed me to sign some papers. But I just grabbed them and took them home. So I got to give them back to him the next time I see him, which will be probably next Thursday. I only work Thursday through Sunday, so I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I only work 4 days out of the week, and so the papers to sign, and then he just told me to just whenever I get a chance, I'm in town, just to give them back to him so that he could fill or check them out, because it was just like I have to fill out these papers every year. It's like about the employee handbook. No earphones when I'm at the stores. If you guys don't know, I work for Budweiser, so I drive to each store, and each store that I have my route, and whatever back stock that we have, I restock it. So like say we have everything that I have on the shelf, I write down my list what I have. I go in the back, pull out what we have. If we don't have it, then I just front it, or I leave the whole how it is, and that's pretty much it. I just drive to each store around my town. I don't go anywhere else. I just stay around my town, which is pretty cool. They also pay for mileage, and I get paid weekly, so it's pretty cool. I like the job. I previously asked my boss if I could work Wednesday instead of Thursday because next semester in August I'm going to be starting at Fresno State, so I needed to switch up my schedule so I could go to classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it ended up working out. He told me that it was fine, and just to let him know a week ahead that I'm going to be starting school so that he can have somebody cover my Thursday instead of Wednesday, which would be cool for me because I'll have Mondays, pretty much Mondays off only, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to be going to school. Wednesdays I'll be working, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'll be working. So this Anaheim will probably be my last event competing, and I'm going to make it a good one. I'm going to go out and play my hardest, hopefully place better than T48. We'll see. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to do my best that I can, and hopefully we can pull out with some W's and rep the Zone GGs. I'm the captain of Zone GGs. I'll put that link in the description. Shout out to them for sponsoring us and for giving us these. Let me show you these badass jerseys. Let me check it out. I'm getting Bristas out because I don't even know where mine. Oh, mine's right there on top of it. So these are the jerseys right here that Zone got us. I really like the way the color is. I love red. Red is my favorite color. So I have the black. Even if they're white, the white would still look clean. The black looks really good. The way the colors are laid out, there's not much white. There's just have like the white right here on the edges and then the white around, which is pretty dope. And then if flip the jersey around, we have our sponsors. We have our sponsors. We have Beto Contreras, Brista, of course, Fatal Grips, Jerky Pro, and then Dash Threads. Shout out to Dash Threads for hooking us up with these badass jerseys. And then we got of course, the same ones on the sleeves. We were supposed to we were supposed to get like the flags, our nation flags, but we didn't. They didn't put them on. But anyway, these jerseys are really cool. I really like them. Shout out to Stolen and Sinister for giving us this opportunity to rep them at MLG Anaheim 2018. Hope we'll make you guys proud, and we're gonna try our best and work towards a goal that we had already set. we'll catch up to you guys whenever, if we do anything. If I don't do anything, then we'll pick it up on Friday, or we'll pick it up on if we go out to go grab something to eat or something. Our friends aren't gonna get here till like I said, like 11, 12 maybe. So when they arrive, I'm gonna have to. Bristol will probably be asleep, but I'll probably be awake. I have to let them in. I have to go down in the lobby, get them, and then they have to pay for their parking for their car, and we'll pick it up from there. Whatever we do, if we don't, obviously we'll pick it up on Friday of the event, but I'll keep you guys updated. What's cracking with that booty smack, guys? We back. We had the day one of the venue. I didn't do it. I didn't record earlier. We ended up losing 2-0 in the first round, so we play losers at 6 o'clock right now. Walking through the entrance right now. All the flags of the past events and the winners. We play a Japanese team, I guess, called Detonation Gaming. They're a Japanese team, so hopefully, I think they're a pro team over there, so I'm hoping that we play good. We're 72nd seed and they're 122nd because they don't have pro points. So playing a pro team, I hope that we can perform, because we didn't play bad in the first game. We lost 250 to like 200 or something like that, and then we in the S&D we lost 6-3. So we had barely lost. It's disappointing, but I mean, there's nothing we could do to dwell on the past. So hopefully we could take this dub, going to lose round 2. There's my boys in the back. Well, I'll catch up to you guys whenever what we do right now. Put some matches in right now. We're walking. I think Optic right now is playing versus Splice. When I saw it, they're up 1-0. But I think they're in the SED. I don't know who won it yet. But I'll catch up to you guys in a little bit.
He's going to keep like the spot. Joe gives away his position. Joe's going to be getting that 8 in. He's taking the line. He is in with the stick on. So Mr. Workfun can get out of this one. 43 advantage here for Red Reserve. What a play for Joe. Now, guys have to be a little careful here because I believe rotations are in. And they're right. This is going to back out now. One thing Red Reserve decided to do, they have a lot of time to play. If they don't win it correctly, they're going to need this to be something known. They're going to rotate from here. Place already in. They're going to go. He's going to be on the field. Not able to find the second guy straight out of it, but there's RC's got great lead from United. Such a quick lead. United, they're so fast. And now it is a 2v2. United take it. They're up 2-0. It's got 5. Red Reserve can take it. We all tie up. The bomb is now transitioning over towards the A side. Scraps. Now getting up playing his teammate. Joe is still working out on the back fire. I think Joe, whether he's able to get a clear match. The neighbors are taking it. Give him that. Leo's got spot on players. Nice shots on RC's in the back. That play stuns out. He's already going to have a flag touch, so he might be able to make a play behind us. He spawns them all the way out underground, so they're going to have an easy overextension, but Christini has a lot of help here early.
Yeah, and it's just going to be those first 2 players, Scraps and Zero, and looking at the stats, both these teams throughout Stage 2 at 2-0. So, you know, both these guys are strong at it. Scraps and Zero, though, they find kills. You can see Christini has to back on down, wait for the respawns, but they have to be careful of the pinch. You can see Scraps, he's able to get that flag out. Red Reserve do such a good job pushing that main street. All the kills are going Red's way.
It's like they're playing from the power position in United's base. They're the ones playing on the box.
A relay. They're going to do that already, and just like that, United in such a tough spot as his spawn kills already starting to come through. Zero in a good position here on Fire.
Was that United playing their pool, wrong, or more Red Reserve just going on?
Yeah, I think if you're United and you get that many kills, you know they have to overextend that top street. I think someone has to back up towards that green position, and just like that, within 90 seconds, 2-0 up for Red Reserve, and they're not stopping there. He's able to find a couple of kills, and if you look at that scoreboard, I mean, Red Reserve, they're on a 10 spree, making 11.
And they're about to have a 3rd score coming in. Raiden holding the angle here. He's actually able to find both kills, so you're going to have more pressure coming in. This is going to be another touch. United decide to split. One's going to overextend, one's going to wrap back to the base.
This throughout the weekend, but 11-1. And not like they even heard throughout those comms, Red Reserve they're still going 100%, right? You know, they're not relaxing. They're trying to work on things. They're just having a great time.
Yeah, it's just like Joe and Zero have been in their faces constantly. It's like United are fighting for any sliver of control. Like they just want to be able to move 10 feet out of their base without having these aggressive submachine guns from Red Reserve in their face. And we know this map can snowball early. We've seen it many times before, but you can't give up that many streaks early and have a chance to come back. Like that lead's just too significant.
That's why a lot of teams, I mean, this is why we don't see it this much, because this can happen. If you have a bad break like we just saw, some streaks are earned, it's 3-4 nothing in 90 seconds. That's so tough to come back into. I mean, yes, you can do it.
All right, so we ended up playing Detonation Gaming. I guess they're a pro team in Japan. So we lost 250 to 155 in the hard point. They knew how to play the hard point really, really well. Like every time I was spawning up, I was getting stun checked. They would push up into our spawn. Like they knew where we were spawning the whole time. But I mean, 250 to 155 against a pro team. I mean, that's a Japanese pro team that are I think like the second best team in Japan. Hats off to them. Like they played really well. They knew what they were doing. S&D, we lost 6-3. Their sniper, I forgot his name. I think it was Alice, huh? It was Alice? Yeah. Shout out to him. He's a really good sniper. We kept getting picked the whole time. Every time they would get a pick, they would get map control. They pushed. We played Arden Forest, and they pushed up to cabin. They would smoke cabin and push up to it. But I think we're up like 0-2, huh? Or 2-0. We're up 2-0, and that's when they pulled out the sniper. They started pulling out the sniper because J-Mac had a sniper out, and so just to counter it, sniper versus sniper, and then J-Mac put it away. The Alice guy started to tear it up. I got picked like 3 times with the sniper. Then J-Mac said that we were playing scared. It's like nothing we can do. Like I was holding mid, and if I'm getting picked with the sniper, like I'm just gonna keep shoulder peeking it, and I got picked one time on cabin wall, and then I think twice mid, and then the game winning or the last, I died going cabin because he just sniped me at my back. So shouts out to them. We're out. So if we would have won that match, we would have played on Saturday. But I mean, now we get to enjoy the event. We get to have some of these. But now just gonna enjoy the event, get to watch Optic and all the pros play. I'm hoping Optic can go to finals, because every event I've been to, they haven't been in finals. Besides, I think Dallas and IW, they were I think top 2. Or they played Sunday, and usually on Sundays I leave by that time, and this time I'm actually going to be able to watch them finally. Stay on Championship Sunday and watch who's in finals. I'm hoping Optic doesn't drop to losers bracket, because if they drop to losers bracket, depending on how the roster is, like the last roster, if they dropped to losers bracket, they were out. They weren't going to make it out of the losers bracket. But this team, I don't see them going to losers bracket until like maybe around like in the semifinals of the winners bracket, maybe. They play Team Envious at 9:30, and I think we're gonna go watch that match. It's gonna be starting soon. They play Envy. Envy's 1-1 right now in pool play. Optic is 2-0. They beat Splice 3-0, and then they beat Complexity 3-1. So hopefully it's a good match. Envy lost 3-2 to Splice, so I'm hoping it's a good match. The way the roster's changed, I heard Methods has been going off, and Crimsix has been going off too. Methods has been being aggressive, and so has Crimsix as an AR. I heard that he's been tearing it up with the bar. On land, the bar, I kept switching back and forth against the Japanese team from a bar to STG, and I couldn't tell a difference. Like up close, you're not gonna win those one-on-one gunfights, especially with the PPS. If they have a PPSH, you're gonna lose, just because it's not online where you'll joke them. It's just 50-50. You could joke them on LAN. It's just whoever has the faster reaction time. And then you got Double Pinga D and Vince.
Let's get it.
Our room's kind of a mess right now. We have like 8 people staying in our room. Two more friends showed up like an hour ago. Yeah, so I don't know who's gonna sleep on the bed and who's gonna sleep on the floor. I don't know if I said this previously. I'll watch it whenever I edit it. But we had a friend that was sleeping on the ground, and he used his bag as a pillow, and he used his towel as a blanket. And I just woke up and I just looked at him and I just started laughing. So we'll catch up to you. If we go to the Optic, I'll show you some highlights and see how. I know when we get there, the seats are gonna be filled up, just because Optic versus Envy, it's the E Classical. Pretty much that's what it is. Because the owner Hastro used to be on Optic, and he had left and created his own team. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good match. I'm hoping Optic takes it 3-0, because that'll give them a better seed going into the winners bracket. They'll put them playing against like a lower seed in a, because they're in Pool D. I think Pool D is they'll probably end up playing like a Pool B second seed team. So I feel like they'll end up winning like 3-0, 3-1. If they win their S&D, they're sweeping them 3-0. So I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this vlog. It'll probably be like a long vlog, just because I haven't did this in a while. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, so we're heading back to the venue right now. I just checked right now. Optics up 1-0 in the series. I think they won 250 to like 107 or something like that against Envy. So hopefully we catch the S&D like towards the end or in the middle. We're not staying that far away. Our hotel's a little bit that way. Same strip as the venue is. Let me give you guys a look. So this is the courtyard right here. Usually they have taco trucks set up right here, and then of course the tables when you sit down. They have usually they have like rollout like little carpet things for them. Sorry for the audio if it's a bit windy. I'm trying to cover up the speaker. But that's the front of the venue right now. We don't have bags, so it'll just be easy. Just gotta pull everything from our pockets. They'll just have to wand us down. Hopefully we do make it in time for either the end of the S&D or beginning of the CTF. I already know it's gonna be hella packed in there. We're gonna have to sit in the back probably, unless our friends got seats for us. But I'll catch up to you guys when we enter the venue. Enter the venue, and we didn't make it in time for the S&D, but we're trying to make it for the CTF. They're up 2-0. I don't know what it was for the S&D score, but about to show you guys the end of the CTF.
There's up at the same time a lot through that first half.
MLG's up 1-0, and the caster said that Envy couldn't get anything going in the past 2 games.
They sniff moved out here. Chasing the kill on
Optics
his
really
hipfire there.
really
Probably frustrated with that one. We're just going to track the whole way back.
Right
They
now.
have a player at the big gun. He's able to win that with the hipfire as well.
4 minutes left in the first
He's
side.
going to challenge.
That's a
An
nice
awkward gunfight there against Octane, but he's actually able to back him up by hitting some shots. He pushes them back to mid. Octane's still able to find a kill, but Outlook's starting to make his presence really known.
Yeah, but guess who it is? It's Crib. He finds another kill. Main picture. 6. Once again,
like I said,
Envy pushing. There we go. Now it's Envy stuck in their base.
I'd love to know how many of Crib's kills is coming like that middle third of the map, because it feels like he's been such an influence there. Envy just can't get a full push together, and now the
Last
counterattack.
guy left.
Pass it in hand, Envy coming off spawns. They have no streaks to work with. They still have methods here finding kills in their base. And that's going to be another cap on the board and what could be an early dagger in this second half.
Play out their base now.
They're definitely going to be looking at that scoreboard. Obviously, Hook having a great game, but he needs some help from his teammates on the side of the Optic. Every single player contributing, every single player playing so well right now.
Literally just sit there.
This is the dangers of this Optic Gaming roster. What always will be the danger of an Optic Gaming roster. We'll see though, can they keep it up throughout the entire weekend?
Well, Scum close to getting some streaks here as well. Let's see if him and Crim6 can make a play at the base. Playing it a little bit passive right now as they're waiting for the reinforcements to come through, but Scum now trying to get into position, being entangled. Shots come in, can't get away, so no streaks there to Optic, who's going to even further increase the odds here to close this out with a hot 3-0 sweep over Team Envious.
This is the final
methods.
side. So
Again,
we're going up
just
2-0
trying to be a
with 2
nuisance
minutes
here
left.
in the lobby.
And we
They
can't
can't
even if
slash.
he gets
He
more,
has to
There's
win.
always someone to worry about. There's always someone to worry about in the
Yeah,
lobby
that's all
right
he has
now.
to do. His job is done now. Now Envy can't have a 4 versus 4 push.
It's
And
played
instead it's Optic.
They played the entire game staggered.
Yep.
The entire game has been staggered. And that's, you know, I don't think it's as much on the communication of Envy as it's just the good positioning and aggression from Optic Gaming.
In the 1v1 gunfights that have just gone their way, and it's
They're just
happening again.
getting-
Optic and Grim, they
Envy's
find some
getting
kills on the other
outslayed
side.
right
Who is it? It's Hoop, the only guy winning those gunfights.
They get a
Octane
kill,
pulls
the
out that
trade.
pistol,
They're-
nice shots
they're-
on the Chino.
Optic's doing a really
And once
good
again,
job
Hoop, the last guy
trading
up,
kills right
21
now.
and 16. He just needs some help at this point,
Ooh,
as you can see.
Nice shots at range
He's
there.
He's 22 and 14. Classic and Decimated to step it up. Classic has 19 and 14, and Decimated 10 and 17
He
right
will
now.
probably connect onto a
They
grenade
have
onto
to step
Octane.
up for
Who
the
trying to follow this up. It's actually Crim that
Now
got
this is
weakened.
going to be a quick 3-0.
There he is. Able to find the kill. Who
But
can
with
out
only a
corner
minute
him?
and 46
Snaps back.
The only player
seconds
there.
to go, they have to go.
And
They have
Octane
to pull
takes him
flag
out.
and go.
How many times has it felt
No
like
time.
Luke is in like a
But
one-on-three
the way Optic's
and a
playing
couple
right now,
times he's
they're
been able to
really
kill them
slaying
all.
right
But by the
now.
time
And
the
they're
rest of
just
the Envy
playing
players are there,
outslaying
Optic comes
everybody
spawn, they find a couple of kills, and there you're starting from step one yet
Octane's
again.
21 and 14.
90
That's
seconds
15
left.
and
What
13.
can Envious do
Scum
is they've just
16
been shut down for this entire
Crim
match.
6, 23 and
23 and
All of
16.
them
They're
are all
going to get
positive
for
right now.
another flag pull, and this could
This
do
is
it. This
another
could
flag.
be the dagger. Crimmy's
If
going to find them all
he gets
spawn.
the flag,
Optic
it's game
Gaming,
over.
they're about to go up 3-0 in this
And
map,
Scum
and it's
getting
looking
the
like they're going to
kills
3-0
off
Team
right
Envious in
when
this
they spawn up.
series.
If the second cap wasn't the dagger, the third surely is
And
the
this is
newcomer. Method
this is game
flushes it
3-0.
on home. He's 15 and 13 in this one. You
Three
saw the
caps,
stat before the game.
3-0
The second
game.
highest
Sweet.
overall KD and CTF through all major
And
lands
this is also
this year.
pool play.
What a
They still
phenomenal
have
new
a
addition to
they
this
still have to play
squad.
the
Now
open
with
bracket
under
team.
60 to play.
So
It's
I'm
just a
hoping
matter
they,
of seconds here.
depending on who
before
it
the
is, I don't know
3-0.
who's coming out from open bracket.
What a performance from Optic. You're
They'll probably end up
close out day
playing
one,
like a
John.
ghost or
Definitely so
impact
as well.
if they're
Classic
still in or
finally
something.
gets something going. They're trying to get a flag out. Decimate, he's going to try and trade this, but there's
Perfect with
Crim
the-
6, 26 and
with the next
17.
team, with the cleanup.
Shuts that down, and Optic, they're going to finish
that
the
is
day.
a
Actually,
GG.
a great day
3-0.
for them. They took care of business in a very difficult
CTF,
group,
the
right?
3-0
Every single
sweep.
team had the potential. You look at Envy, you look at Slicer, you
The only guy going
horses
huge
in this group,
is
but
huge.
Optic, they
He
took
went
care of
positive
business.
24
When you say that
and
Optic,
20.
you could argue they
The
look
rest
the
have went
strongest team
negative
today on day
by
one.
about
Red
like
reserve.
Go red.
negative
Yeah,
by
I think
negative
those
5
are the two.
kills.
That's the arc right there. A top team in North America,
Classic
the
needs to
top
step
team
ahead.
in
He went
EU.
11 and 21.
And we'll
Decimate
have to
went
see how
13
the
and
weekend
22.
continues to play out as we
Chino
still have
went
a
14 and
ton
20
of action for
24.
Saturday and Friday. But with those final seconds, Optic Gaming needs convincing
3-0 sweep for Optic Gaming.
You could not have a better start to your Anaheim run. You talk about Red Reserve looking absolutely incredible. Now Optic Gaming going to be able to do the same in one of the most dominant performances, and now they are going to look phenomenal.
As you can see, Optic 3-0 sweep them. The venue is clearing out. That was the last match of the night. Back at tomorrow, open bracket team is going to be playing pool play teams. And then they'll probably start first winners bracket. Winners bracket tomorrow, the first round. And then after that, they'll probably play losers round first and second. So I'll catch up to you guys when we get to the hotel. We ordered pizza, but I don't know if it's ever getting here. But we'll catch up to you guys when we get back to the hotel. Peace out.